Hey Pathway, welcome to our weekend worship. We're glad you're with us today.
If you're new to Pathway, we invite you to stop by guest services in the lobby to pick up a welcome packet. It's a great introduction to who we are, what we're about, and how you can connect here at Pathway.
When you sat down, there was a connection card on the seat that gives you some info about next steps here at Pathway. There's also helpful information in our series brochure, which is available in the seat pockets in the worship center or on a table as you entered the venue.
Now that you know how to connect here at Pathway, here are a few highlights of what's coming up.
A date night sounds fun, doesn't it? An evening to relax, eat, laugh, and reconnect with your spouse or fiance? Well, Pathway has got you covered.
Date nights remind us to enjoy God's good gift of marriage. Every date night at PCC is unique, but each one provides the opportunity to have fun and enjoy the company of your significant other and some amazing Pathway couples.
On Friday, February 16th, married and engaged couples are invited to an evening that includes dinner and entertainment by the hilarious David Dean.
Childcare is available for an additional cost if you need it. Sign up soon at pccfw.events so you don't miss out on this favorite Pathway event.
The Marriage and Parenting Ministry of Pathway exists to strengthen and encourage families. We have a passion to see all families thrive, and our latest resource is geared toward the unique needs of blended families.
If you are mom or dad to a blended family, or you're thinking about blending your family, you don't want to miss this upcoming class just for you.
For 8 weeks starting on March 1st, this class offers practical support, tips on how to adapt to marriage, step-parenting roles, and how to help children adjust to step-child and step-sibling roles.
We invite you to sign up and get equipped and encouraged to lead your family well. Registration is happening now online at pccfw.events.
Pathway's huge annual food drive is coming up February 17th and 18th. Abundance is a fun, joy-filled occasion around here, one of the best of the year. Your generosity and your heart to serve overwhelm us every year.
If you want to participate, right now is a great time to recommend someone for Abundance. We need you to connect us to the people here at Pathway who may be facing challenging circumstances. Who do you know who could use a little extra support in this season? We want to stock their pantries.
You can recommend them to us in 3 ways. Open the PCC at Home app, click Abundance, visit us at pccfw.events and click Abundance, or stop by guest services in the lobby and request an Abundance form.
Set your reminders to bring in your food donations on February 17th and 18th, and sign up to volunteer for the Abundance packaging event on the 18th using the app, your connection card, or on the web.
Pathway has partnered with a church in Beaumont, Texas to assist families and individuals whose homes were devastated by Hurricane Harvey.
Our teams are working hard to clean up the aftermath, hanging new drywall and repairing the damaged areas, but we need amazing people like you to be part of these teams and help us rebuild lives in Texas.
Currently, we have week-long trips scheduled every month through May, and we would encourage you to prayerfully consider joining a team.
If you'd like to be part of the response, simply visit us at pccfw.events, or you can talk to a team member in person in the lobby this weekend.
To get a bigger glimpse at the heart behind Hurricane Harvey relief efforts, we wanted to hear from some Pathway folks who've been part of it. Here's the story from one of our teams.
My name's Rex Patterson, and I went to Beaumont, Texas on the Harvey mission trip, and also my son Jordan, that's a sophomore, went with me. One of the cool stories while we were down there was the first person's home that we worked on was a guy that was working almost 24-hour days. He didn't have any family help or anybody to come mud his house out, which that's the process, the beginning of just tearing everything out that had gotten wet and destroyed. And he had gotten left off of every church's list. And finally the church that we were working with was trying to get somebody to get over there to mud his out, and he was one of the last homes to be devastated that hadn't been mudded out yet. So it was pretty cool. The house was a complete mess. It had sat for several weeks, so there's a lot of things that were molded, things that were soaked in water and everything, and it was a big task to take on. A lot of us were a little hesitant to get tearing into it. And one of the guys, Orly, just kind of stepped up and went in, got his hands dirty, and all of us followed. And it was just really cool to see the team tackle that difficult house. It was definitely the worst one that we saw down there. You know, it kind of felt like the story of Jesus leaving the 99 and going after the one. And we heard about later, we didn't actually get to meet him, but we heard he had called the church a couple of days later and was in shock and was in tears of joy of how happy he was that we had gotten over there. He didn't think anybody was going to do it. Greatest need, I think, for the community is just people getting down there and getting work done. I know they got a lot of donations of supplies. I know they got a lot of really beneficial items for homes and materials delivered. And the main thing is they just need able-bodied people down there giving of their time and doing what the body of Christ should do, which is help everybody out.